Our Logic of English is here and I'm so excited. I thought I would open it up with you guys so we can see what comes with it. This is Logic of English Foundations A. Hi, I'm Jamie and this is Simply Learning Together. I'm so excited that you're here. I love talking about homeschool. I especially love talking about homeschool curriculum. I'm super excited today because I have stuff actually behind me. If you've seen some of my previous videos, I'm literally sitting in front of a blank wall and it's driven me crazy. But we finally had a minute to kind of put stuff on our walls in our school space and now it actually feels really lovely. So now my background isn't quite as boring. I've got Logic of English Foundations A, and I've kind of peeked through the box here and there to see what's in it, but I haven't actually opened the packages. So I thought we could take a look at it together. I'm super pumped because this is new to me, and I'll show you what it is, and then we'll actually look at it so you can get a really good idea of what comes with Foundations A. I should also mention that this is not a review. I have not used this program ever. I have only done my own personal research, so just know that we're basically just looking at all the goods. All right, so the first thing is the teacher's manual. This manual I love because it is a hardcover book. It is not spiral bound. And in my experience, maybe that's my poor caring, I don't know, spiral bound always gets ripped. So I'm excited for this hardcover book.
The inside of this book is really easy to follow. If I just kind of flip through lessons when I'm talking, it kind of gives you an intro. You'll notice it tells you exactly what to say, and it also has some optional things on the side. There is also, as I was reading through this, there are assessments too. So that is a part of this as well.
Next is the student workbook. We chose manuscript. There is a cursive option and a manuscript option, and I went ahead and went with manuscript. This is a soft cover. It is not the same as the teacher's book.
In the student workbook, one thing I love is that it's filled with bright and colorful pictures, and the lessons are actually really short. So depending on your child, you may be able to do more than one lesson in the time that you work on this. I love that this book introduces all the different styles of the letters because I've noticed that's been tricky for one of my children. In the back, there is a section with readers that it looks like you're cutting the picture out and pasting them onto these pages with words to make a little book for your child to read. So that's super cute that they can build that. There are also some games in the back. Just to kind of see a lesson towards the back, we can kind of flip through a couple of these. I kind of like to see how the lessons progress.
The next thing is a picture book. This is called Doodling Dragons, an ABC book of sounds. This is one of the reasons I picked this program because it has all of these cute pictures and rhymes to learn the sounds of the letter.
It is full of these pictures and it talks about all the sounds of the letter. And what I love is it talks about all the letter sounds and not just one. I just thought this was super cute and I think it's going to be really helpful for my daughter. She loves pictures.
Okay, the next thing I forgot I did open this to show my daughter because I knew she would be excited about this. These are the tactile cards for their handwriting program. So their handwriting program is called the Rhythm of Handwriting, and in these cards there is the letter that you're learning and it's written correctly on the lines, and the letters are actually, can you hear it? You can feel the letters. And my daughter loves sensory things, and so she will get a kick out of this. I think she'll love it. On the back of these cards is some information. Let me show you.
Okay, so you can see that they're actually here with like just strokes as well. And can you kind of see the texture in the letters? And then on the back side, so these are the descriptions for the strokes. And then if I get an actual letter, it has the information on the back. So it's got this keyword here, drop swoop, the sound, an example, and it tells you how to write the letter. So here's a capital letter, and we can see it has both sounds on here to teach you how to write it. So lots of these letters in here, and it even has, oh, look at this, I didn't notice this, their numbers are here too. So you can see their letters are written on a slant. That's going to be new for us. So I'm interested to see how that goes.
Next, I'm going to open up these basic phonogram flashcards. There's quite a few, and they are made out of a cardstock. It would probably be smarter if I laminated them. I don't know if I have the patience to do that, so that will kind of be something that I think about.
So here is a look at these cards. On the back, it has the sounds and some examples of that letter in the words. It has just the letter by itself, but it also has different blends, AI. You can see the description on the back. We can look at another one, ED, and the description on the back.
So we have two sets of phonogram game cards. We have red manuscript, and then there is blue book face. So let's open up these. Okay, this is the red manuscript, and they look something like this. Okay, so this is the style they're learning for their actual handwriting, it looks like. And there's some pictures.
Okay, so these are smaller than like a deck of cards. They're pretty tiny, but they have the words on it like this, and there's all different kinds. There's also some pictures. This probably has to do with how you play your games. And I also wanted to show you an example in the teacher book. I just opened it up really quick, and it says how to play a game with one of the card sets. So all the directions are in the book with the different games. I'm interested to see if you can, oh yeah, look, see there's multiple games with the phonogram game cards, which is nice because that's a very big variety of playing with them. So that will be super nice. These are like a hard cardstock as well. Okay, so now we'll take a look at the blue book face. Okay, so it looks like it's the same pictures from the red set, but instead of using that slanted style, you're using the book face.
Next are game tiles, and these are, you can see the front. It kind of gives you an idea of what you're looking at. It has all the different sounds. I would imagine that you're going to be doing things like what's on this picture where you're putting words together.
Just so you can see these up close, it is kind of a cardboard material, but not super thick. And you can tell some of them are really small. So a good storage system is going to be a must. They're also color coded. So there's leaves on the back and that are the same color as the tiles.
Last couple of things to share. One is this whiteboard. So it's a little dry erase board. On the one side, it has one line to practice handwriting, a big line, and then on the back are some smaller sides. So this will be nice. And the other things in here, it looks are more for the parents. They're kind of just reference pages. So I can kind of show you what's on these.
Okay, the first thing is the Rhythm of Handwriting Quick Reference. It has all of the letters and the words that you say to kind of remember how to draw them. It even has a section for the different strokes. And you can see there's even capital and then some tips down here at the bottom. Here is a spelling analysis quick reference. There is a one-syllable word side and a multi-syllable word side. Then we have a phonogram and spelling rule quick reference. All right, so we've got advanced phonograms here, phonograms with limited usage. Just to give you an example, like this says EAR says in only 13 common base words, and they're listed here for you. Multi-letter phonograms, single letter phonograms, phonograms with limited usage here on the sides. sound to spelling reference chart, and different spelling rules.
One thing to mention is these are pretty sturdy, so I think they'll kind of keep together well as long as you're storing them correctly and not letting a toddler get them, because that is a high possibility in this home. We're really excited to start this. This is my first time to use a program like this. I'm excited because just by looking at all of this with you guys, it seems like there's going to be a lot of variety of activities and games, and I think my daughter's going to have a lot of fun with it. So we'll see how it goes. I'm just going to kind of go at her pace and see how it plays out, and when we finish Foundations A, I'll be sure to share a review. If you're thinking about getting Logic of English Foundations A, I really hope that this video kind of gave you a good idea of what it is all about, and I look forward to sharing how it works for us when we actually get through the program.